Hi there, welcome to Don's Workshop. This is part 3 of my Mercedes-Benz G500 build. And last time we got the motor and the steering connected on here. So now we're going to continue. Okay, looks like I got everything sorted here, so let's get started. Okay, so we're starting with, this is going to be a gearbox, I'm guessing. This looks like gearbox material based on what I've built with these supercars. So and since I haven't built one of these models before that aren't a supercar, I'm not really and aren't a Formula 1 car, because the Formula 1 cars don't really have, they have a like 1-speed gearbox type thing. This is a little different. Okay. And that's supposed to go in here. I don't know if that's in the middle enough or not. Oops. Oh, it's this way. Oh yeah, that's right, I got it right. And then pin there. And come around this way. And put this over here. And these two other half beams go up here. So that's pretty close. Okay, and we're like this. I have to put, we got this H. So that's there, and then I'm supposed to put that this way, and the red axle goes through here. So something like that. And then putting that over. Okay. The double beams are always fun time, and I think I need to, trying to get it even. Not sure. Okay, so we have that in there. And now the two of these beams, double-sided 7 beams. Oh, they don't get connected in there like that. That's interesting. Looks like that one needs to go a little bit that way. Okay, so those are on, and now I take the other orange 1x3. Oh, and I'm supposed to stick that straight through that side, so that is a little bit more, a little bit better. And then I put these on either side. Okay. Nell beam wants to go, well, so far no actual parts into this transmission, if that's what this is. No gears, just the frame. Now this is going here. Oh, first gear. Little blue gear. And just kind of not have it too tight there. No problem. And that's there. Okay, so now I have the another one of these gray axles goes through here with the collar on it. And then on top of that collar, it's another one of those little blue gears. Okay, and another axle connector. Now, this is a different piece. It looks like it's a differential piece or transmission shifter piece, some sort. And this goes on like this. And we want these two axle pins over here and here. Oh, and we have a long, it's 15 beam, and it wants this way. Oh, I see, just make sure I have there's 1, 2, and then you have this hole here. Okay, now we're taking the red differential. This is a pretty big one. Oh, it's also got gears on these sides. So now I need to put in the 1x3 axle. And I need to have that hold this in. It's on the small side, the small gear side here. Okay, so that's supposed to hold that in. And we're actually pushing it through a little bit. So I guess it's like that. And then, oh. There's supposed to be another one of those little gears. Did it get stuck in the bag? Uh-oh. Am I missing a little gear? Oh no, there it is. Oh, I found it. I actually do have extras of those, so maybe that's not a big deal. Okay, so that goes in like that. Oops. Pushed it too far there. Okay, just come back. Let's see. There we go. And then I take this. This is the clutch piece. Okay. Oh, there we go. I see, it slides in there. Okay, it does slide into there. If I can, there. Okay, so that's what that's supposed to do. And then, I'm supposed to take this, stick it through that hole there. And then this other big red gear goes on this side with a collar. Now that whole thing is supposed to go where that goes down there, and then that goes through that hole. That axle goes through that hole. And then it's got to mesh with those two, or not, oh, it does mesh with both of the blue gears. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, yeah, it meshes with the blue gears. They're not locked in. So something else is gonna do the locking, I think. Now, L-beam. And we put these two here, and then that goes on this other side. Oh, that's gonna hold in those gears, I guess. Now the long yellow axle. And it's supposed to try to get it kind of halfway through, I suppose. And the axle collar on the other side. Okay, Don't think it's quite there. Try that for now. Now one of the other yellow axles, the 5-length ones, and we got a blue, light blue gear and a gray gear to go together. And that hooks up to this axle here. That axle does spin. And, oh, okay, that's hooked up to the, that's meshed with that gear. Okay. Oh, wait, not done yet. We need gray axle here. Axle connector, and that goes up top here. Okay, now this 7-axle, the black 4-axle, and then 3-beam gray gear. Collar. Collar, and then the blue gear. Okay. Now where does that go? That goes in the middle there. It goes here. It goes like this. Okay. The blue gear is going, oh, it goes in here. And it meshes there. Okay. Now it's like, okay, there we go. 3 and an axle connector. And that goes through that beam there. Okay, now we're turning stuff around here. Okay, now we have the brown axle here, and I'm supposed to push that through here, the dark gray beam, and there we go. Now usually wherever a gray axle is, a red gear will pair with it. One of these switching, I guess these ones lock with the clutches. So, okay. Yellow axle and the red axle, and then, oh, we gotta put 2 of those together. Blue gear and one of the red gears. And so it doesn't fall off. Oh yeah, see, it's pairing with these 2 gray ones. Okay, and then this red axle connector. Okay. So far, no, these 2 clutches haven't been used yet. And we have axle connector, red axle. And this one goes over here. Oh, and it lines up with there, that again. Okay. Okay, so that'll be fun. So those are spinning through to get to there, actually. That's interesting. We have a little blue gear on here, and that's gonna hook up to this here. Now we have the clutch, and we're gonna put this first. We're gonna get, or no, this. We're gonna put that there. That goes on there, and then the clutch goes on. And gray axle and another, oh yeah, okay, so the clutch will go into either side, and that goes up here. So that clutch, yeah, so that pairs with that gray gear, as seems to be the way that works. Now we have this funky gear. I think I've had one of these before. Oh, that goes here, and it pairs with that one. And the clutch probably slides into there. Okay. And indeed it does. And we put the clutch here and hook it up to that. So the clutch does slide into there. And see how that all pairs up. This green one here and that one there. So, oh, okay, so 2 green ones. Now we have 2 more red gears that are just pairing up down here, getting into the, hooking all the way up down there. Now, are we getting to build some reinforcement on this frame so that it will actually, gears can actually turn properly. Go like that. Okay, and then 2 pins. And we have, there's just one of these. And the red collar, that's the last red collar. Now these half beams. Two of them on these 2 axles. Oops. And they're supposed to hook up like that. Okay, so we got those forks there, and then we have this, and this holds that on. Okay, and now this long axle pin, or a long pin with axle, and that goes there. And then, so that all needs to hold all of those together. So the yellow side is this side. Okay. It's showing it this way, and then I gotta put the yellow going this side, and then what? The yellow goes this side, but it goes this way. Oh, okay, I just lined those up. So we got all those. I gotta line that one up there, and line that up there, and that goes there. There goes all those. Okay, there we go. Everything is connected now. Okay, that still is floating around, so it doesn't want to turn very easily, because that's floating. I think I have 2 gears engaged as well, so probably not helping. Yeah, there we go. It does okay here. Got to lock that in over on this side. Have axle or L-beam. And the long blue pins. Should be 3 on, should be right in the middle. And the 5 beam. That goes like that. And that one goes there. And 2 black pins either side here. Oh, okay. this beam goes here. L beam. Oh, makes, oh, I forgot. That goes here. Okay, there we go. Now we have this. Okay, this whole thing has to go on like that. And it has this to hold that in, I guess. Now it's held in. Now it can turn. Okay, there we go. If I lock something in, is it going to do anything? Do we have we have another one somewhere? Oh, it's down here. There we go. That's better. So that's engaged, and then it's not engaged. Great. Okay. I have this. This is a shifter, or a shifter. Let's just pop those in like that. This is a shifter, and it goes where? So I'm supposed to have this. I'll turn it this way. And I need to put this axle. Oh, okay. I'm putting this through here. And the shifter changes this one. So, okay, so that goes through there, and then this goes over here. That's a little tight and tricky in there. Oh, I see. There we go. That's new. And then there's this. We got a long blue pin. How this is going to shift, I don't know. Let's see. So we've got, and we're back to this way. We're on this side, and this goes into. Oh, this goes this way into here. Above that shifter axle. And then I just take that axle, put it in there. Now I have this beam, and it goes on top of all this stuff. And we flip this. Oh, we're gonna take the engine here. And the orange, so that lines, okay, so these line up like that. So that goes there, that goes there. There's no axle there, so there must be some axle that's gonna go all the way through. So those two line up, maybe. That axle, and then these two pins have to go in. Okay. I get the axles, I think, are connected. Okay. Yeah, there we go. It is turning that to some extent. Let's do that. There we go. It's turning it. Okay, that's turning it. Oh, okay, and then that's turning the engine. Okay. Because that should turn the engine stuff too. So if I put it back into gear, it should. No, it's not turning that. Or do I have to lock these in too? Looks like it. There we go. Now the engine is turning to. So the bottom one locks in the differential, the rear differential, and these two lock in the engine to move around. Yes. Okay, now I have two of these, and they go on, oh, they go on these two axles. Gotta get those hooked up like that. They're lined up. Got two of these. Where do they go? They go, where do they go? Okay, so, oh, or they go on top of all this. So I have to like get that in there. And, oh, they sit like this way. So this is here. And that's supposed to go on this side of that. Do I have, no, oh, I see, there's a, I gotta go all the way back to that pin back here. Okay, so that makes more sense. Okay, that pin back, those two pins back there. They gonna cooperate? You don't want to cooperate. Okay, got it. Boom. Okay, and the same with those two pins back there, all the way back there. There we go. That's what needs to happen. And now, the big frame pieces, I guess, are gonna go on over top of these and stretch back over top of the steering piece here so it doesn't slide all the way over, I guess. Or does it? Does it slide over? No, it doesn't slide over the steering piece. Okay, so that's the thing. So it's just that pin and on like that. There's the steering axle. It does not slide over top of the steering axle. So that's something to be careful of. You put it on there, probably not going to steer very good. Okay, so now that's in here. There's the steering up here. And then the motor, or the engine and everything is going to be controlled by those gears up here. What if I do that? And then there goes the little motor. There. Oh, we still have two more, oh, we have some pins to put in with two long blue pins. One goes up here, it looks like. Okay, we go here. And then that one goes through there. And here and through there. Okay. Okay, well that has been part 3 of my Mercedes-Benz G500 build. This time got the whole transmission built. Nice to see that there's another type of model with these transmissions. I really like that. I really enjoy those, and this is like just a smaller version of what's in the supercars. Anyway, that was pretty cool. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and take it easy.